What really happened in Dallas the day JFK was killed? Many think the answers lie in a trove of records the CIA and other agencies have kept secret.
We understand from sources within the National Archives that there's going to be a significant release, but the CIA is still requesting record to be postponed. So we'll find out on Thursday how many records are going to be released.
New York attorney Larry Schnaff filed a lawsuit against President Biden and the National Archives in October. He's calling for the release of all classified information, some 16,000 documents.
I don't think anyone thinks there's going to be a smoking gun that's released that's going to answer the question about who killed the president, because if there was a conspiracy, say, amongst rogue elements of the CIA, they would not have put anything in writing.
There are a lot of conspiracy theories that have formed around the secrecy of this. Do you think that's justified?
I think the failure to release the records has contributed to many of the conspiracy theories, but we do think that at least the CIA may be hiding evidence that they had an operational interest in Lee Harvey Oswald, the alleged assassin of the president, prior to the assassination. At the very least, they were aware of him, and if in fact he was the alleged assassin, perhaps they could have stopped him.
He's especially interested in the Joannides files. They concern a deceased CIA officer who allegedly oversaw the training of a group of anti-Castro Cubans before the disastrous Bay of Pigs invasion, when Kennedy insisted the CIA modify its plans to disguise U.S. involvement.
There's a possibility that the CIA in particular may have had an interest in Oswald, and the reason that they held back records is because it'd be embarrassing for them if that information came out.
The chairman of the now expired Assassination Records Review Board last week also requested the documents be released to help restore faith in the government. He wrote, "Mr. President, it is long past time to come clean." He said most government informants named in the documents are likely no longer alive, and he especially wants the release of a KGB file on Oswald. Now, the lawyer tells me that he's hearing that some 7,000 documents are going to be withheld by the CIA. A CIA spokesperson gave me a rather long rebuttal, saying that even though it's been about 60 years now, the information that has been redacted, the sources, the locations, the tradecraft, some of that is still in use today. Now, regarding Oswald, the agency says that they have never engaged Oswald, that officers looked into him because of his defection to the Soviet Union and because of his travels to Mexico City. They also say that they believe that all of the information relevant to JFK's assassination has already been released, direct information in previous tranches. Now, certainly that is something that people like Larry Schnaff, that lawyer, are going to take issue with. Back to you, Chance.